Hi guys, so this is going to be lesson 2 on building a god complex. I used to have this certain trait about me that worked so well with a god complex, but I'm trying to develop it now, and because I put so many standards and rules into my personality, it's hard to get back. But what you gotta do is and this is something that it won't work unless you have it. So this is a very important criteria. You gotta treat yourself like you're a god among kings. Think about it. Kings rule a society, and they have all the power. And some of them will be like, "Get away from me, you filthy peasant." You gotta be like that, but to a higher degree. So, what's higher than a king? A god. You don't have to say it out loud. You can keep it in your head, or say it out loud if you know people won't judge you for it. But this is very important. You have to have a very high ego, like you're a god, but you gotta know that you're not a god because you can still die and shit. But you can rule that out for now while you're developing it. Just try to keep in the back of your mind that you're not a god, but you have to develop a god-like personality, which means you basically gotta treat people like they're all peasants, but try to word it in a way that they won't see it. I'll try to give more context to this when I develop it myself. I'm trying to work on it, so my God complex was something that made me happy for a very long time, and I woke up from that reality and started destroying my life, and now I'm trying to get back on track. So, important rule of having a god complex. You have to treat yourself like a god. You have to be a god among kings. People who are like a king, you gotta be higher among them. You gotta be at the top, like an apex predator. If you can't get the god complex thing or the king thing, you will know what an apex predator is. And if you don't know what an apex predator is, I'll explain. An apex predator is something that doesn't have anything else that preys on it. It is at the top of the food chain. We, as a whole species, are considered at the top of the food chain because we have guns and ammunition and all that crap. But if we didn't have that, we would be screwed by almost everything in nature. So, we're technically an apex predator because nothing can compare to us on our planet. But here's the thing: there's so many basically like ways that we are not an apex predator. Like I said, we're only an apex predator if we work together and we have guns and ammunition and stuff. If you take all the tools away, a lot of people are screwed. So you gotta make sure that when you're developing this personality that you gotta realize everyone else is gonna think, "Oh, I'm an apex predator too, so why are you treating me like this?" You gotta ignore that. You gotta say nothing. You just gotta treat yourself like a god. Okay,